Why do you want to study medicine? Yet many students struggle to come up with a compelling answer. In this lesson, we will teach you how you should respond to this important question. Interviewers anticipate that most students will have some kind of prepared response to this question. In fact, they aren't looking for an answer that has never been said before. You don't have to come up with a revolutionary new idea. What makes your response sincere and personal is the story you tell and how you deliver it. For instance, many students gravitate towards the use of a sick family member. The situation itself is perfectly acceptable. However, delivering it in such a way that is superficial reduces its impact. For instance, it was at this instant, near their bedside, that I knew that I wanted to become a doctor. Most doctors do not suddenly decide to become a doctor because of an epiphany. It certainly didn't happen for me. It is usually a gradual process that evolves over time and should involve careful consideration of the requirements of the career. Not to worry, we will demonstrate what a well thought out answer looks like in the next topic. Now, I want you to try and come up with a list of reasons why you have decided to study medicine. If you're having trouble, start off by considering your values, your beliefs, and your motivations, and how they might mirror the attributes of a good doctor. The idea is that these core values have naturally led you towards a medical profession. Let's go through some of these reasons together. 1. Making a significant impact on patients, such as by alleviating their pain and suffering, and being able to see the direct benefit of your work on people's lives. 2. You may also enjoy interacting with people on a daily basis by leading or working in a healthcare team. 3. The medical career offers challenging lifelong learning due to the constantly evolving research in the medical field. 4. There are a variety of medical specialties depending on your interests. There are hands-on specialties such as surgery, or if you just prefer to sit in the dark all day, radiology. There are also other opportunities in research, teaching, policy, just to name a few. 5. A career in medicine offers good job security and income, and these can be practical considerations. Being able to support your own family is a valid reason for pursuing medicine. Do note that this is not an exhaustive list. Try to see what else you can come up with. What resonates with you, and ultimately, make this list personal. At this moment, your list probably looks quite similar to your peers and other interviewees. Most students will share similar reasons for pursuing medicine, and what makes your reason unique are your own personal experiences that have shaped your core values and beliefs. So, the next step is to integrate these experiences into your answer. A common way of doing this could be a recount or chronological approach on how your interest in medicine was molded over time by several particularly insightful experiences that helped you reach the conclusion that medicine was a great career for you. By integrating your reasons for doing medicine with your life experiences, it helps you create a framework that differentiates you from other candidates. It's important to acknowledge your understanding of what comes with a medical career. This could be information you gathered through talking with medical students or other healthcare professionals. Showing that you have made an effort to investigate the career before making the decision to pursue it shows maturity in future planning. However, you definitely don't need to be an expert, and so you're allowed to admit that your limited exposure to the healthcare field does not provide a broad understanding of the profession. Something reasonable to say might be, I'm aware doctors make personal sacrifices for their career, such as working long hours and working on public holidays, but it's something I'm willing to face. Now let's go through some of the common questions that I've been asked by my previous students. What is the best method to answer this question? Remember, there is no best method, but there is a way to give your own best answer. If you are really struggling, a chronological approach, as we mentioned previously, could help you get started. How long should the response be? Given the tight time constraints at most universities, You should ideally be able to answer this question in approximately 2 minutes. How do I answer variations to why do you want to study medicine? Sometimes the why do you want to study medicine is asked differently. You need to take note of the question being asked and mold your answer to the university's question. For example, how does studying medicine align with your involvement in community services? A common pitfall is that the applicant tries to use the same answer they memorized for why do you want to study medicine. However, it will be scored poorly as it doesn't address the question. A question like the one mentioned is asking for you to relate your motivations to study medicine specifically to your community involvement. This means that you want to use examples that directly relate to this, such as volunteering you may have done or anything you can reasonably justify as service to the community. Another example is the following. Medicine requires significant sacrifices. Despite this, why do you still want to pursue medicine? This again requires a slightly different approach where you want to consider the sacrifices you have to make as a doctor, the reasons for them, and why you feel the pros of the career outweigh the cons. Remember, why do you want to study medicine can come in many different shapes and forms, so make sure you answer the question they are asking you, not what you want to answer.